Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Funlish Hub, where learning English is natural, practical, and fun. I'm Emma.
And I'm James. It's great to have you with us again.
Today's topic is something everyone experiences eating at a restaurant and using English confidently while dining out.
That's right. Whether you're traveling abroad, meeting friends, or ordering food in an English-speaking country, restaurant English is extremely useful.
Absolutely. And the good news is that restaurant conversations follow very common patterns, so once you learn the key expressions, you'll feel much more confident.
Today, we'll guide you through natural English conversations at a restaurant, from entering the restaurant to ordering food, asking questions, paying the bill, and even handling small problems politely.
And as always, we'll focus on practical, natural English that intermediate learners can really use in everyday life.
Sounds great. Let's get started.
Imagine you arrive at a restaurant. Usually, the first conversation happens with the host or hostess.
Right. One of the most common questions is, do you have a reservation?
A reservation means you booked a table in advance.
If you did make one, you can say, yes, I have a reservation under the name James.
Or, yes, it's under Emily.
And if you didn't make a reservation, you can simply say, no, we don't.
Another useful sentence is, do you have a table for two?
Or 3, 4, or however many people are in your group.
Let's do a quick example.
Sir,
Good evening. Do you have a reservation?
no, we don't. Do you have a table for 2?
Yes, we do. Right this way.
Very natural and simple.
After you sit down, the server usually gives you a menu and may ask, can I get you something to drink?
This is your chance to order beverages.
You could say, I'll have a glass of water, please.
Or, can I get an iced tea?
Notice the phrase I'll have. It sounds very natural and polite in restaurants.
Yes. Instead of saying only water or tea, using a full sentence sounds much more natural.
Another useful phrase is could I have?
For example, could I have a coffee, please?
Or, could I have sparkling water?
Now, after drinks, it's time to order food.
And this is where many English learners feel nervous.
But don't worry, restaurant English is actually very predictable.
First, let's talk about understanding the menu.
Sometimes menus have unfamiliar words.
Exactly. If you don't understand something, you can ask politely.
For example, what do you recommend?
That's a great question because servers often know the most popular dishes.
Another useful question is, what's today's special?
Or, what comes with this dish?
Very important. Sometimes meals include soup, salad, rice, or vegetables.
You can also ask about ingredients.
For example, does this contain nuts?
Or, is this spicy?
Those are especially useful when traveling.
Now let's talk about ordering.
One very natural expression is, I'd like,
For example, I'd like the grilled chicken, please.
or I'd like a cheeseburger with fries.
Another common phrase is, I'll go with...
Like, I'll go with the pasta.
That sounds very conversational and natural.
Now, let's imagine a full ordering conversation.
Great idea.
Are you ready to order?
Yes, I think so. I'd like the salmon with rice, please.
Great choice. And how would you like your salmon cooked?
Medium, please.
And would you like anything to drink?
Yes, I'll have lemonade.
Excellent. Your food will be ready shortly.
That's a very typical restaurant interaction.
Notice how polite and calm the conversation feels.
Yes. Restaurant English is often friendly and polite rather than complicated.
Now let's move on to special requests.
This is important because sometimes you want to change something in your meal.
For example, maybe you don't eat onions.
You can say, could I have this without onions?
Or, can I substitute the fries for a salad?
Another useful phrase is, can I get the dressing on the side?
Very common in restaurants.
Now, what if you didn't hear the server clearly?
That happens all the time.
You can politely say, sorry, could you repeat that?
Or, sorry, I didn't catch that.
Those expressions are very natural and polite.
Now let's talk about small talk in restaurants.
Good point. Sometimes servers ask friendly questions like, how's everything?
They're asking if you're enjoying the food.
You can answer, everything's great, thank you.
Or, it's really delicious.
Another natural response is, I'm really enjoying it.
Positive responses help keep the interaction friendly.
But what if there's a problem?
Good question. Maybe the food is too cold or the order is incorrect.
In that case, it's important to stay polite.
For example, excuse me, I think this isn't what I ordered.
Or, sorry, but this steak is a little overcooked.
Notice how softening words like I think and a little make the sentence more polite.
Exactly. In English, politeness is very important in customer service situations.
Now let's do another role play.
Perfect.
Hi there, are you ready to order?
Yes. I'd like the chicken pasta, please.
Sure. Would you like soup or salad with that?
I'll have the salad.
Great. And what would you like to drink?
Just water, please.
Excellent choice.
Excuse me, could I also get extra cheese on the pasta?
Of course.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
That conversation sounds very natural and relaxed.
Yes, and notice that Emma used polite expressions like could I and please.
Those small details make a big difference.
Now let's talk about useful restaurant vocabulary.
Great idea.
First, we have appetizer.
That's the small dish you eat before the main course.
Another word is entree or main course.
That's the main meal,
Then we have dessert.
which is everyone's favorite part.
Hopefully,
Some common desserts are cake, ice cream, cheesecake, and chocolate mousse.
another useful word is bill or check.
Depending on the country, people may use either word.
In the United States, people often say check.
In other places, bill is more common.
So when you're ready to pay, you can say, could we get the check, please?
Or, can we have the bill?
Very natural,
Now let's discuss tipping, because this can confuse English learners.
especially in the United States.
Right. In many American restaurants, leaving a tip for the server is expected.
Usually around 15 to 20%.
So if your meal costs $50, you might leave around $8 to $10 as a tip.
Of course, tipping customs are different in every country.
Exactly. So it's always good to learn local customs when traveling.
Now let's talk about eating with friends.
Ah, yes. Group dinners can have different expressions.
For example, someone might ask, do you want to share an appetizer?
Or, should we split the bill?
Split the bill means each person pays part of the total cost,
Another common expression is, it's on me.
which means that person will pay for everyone.
Always a nice thing to hear.
Definitely.
Now let's practice a more complete restaurant conversation from beginning to end.
Great. Let's imagine we're at a restaurant together.
Good evening. Welcome to Sunset Grill. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, I do. It's under James Carter.
Perfect. Right this way.
Thanks.
Here are your menus. Can I start you off with something to drink?
I'll have an iced tea, please.
And for you?
I'll have sparkling water.
Great. I'll be back in a moment to take your order.
Thanks.
Are you ready to order?
Yes. I'd like the grilled steak with mashed potatoes.
And how would you like your steak cooked?
Medium rare, please.
Excellent. And for you?
I'll go with the seafood pasta.
Wonderful choice.
Excuse me, does it contain shrimp?
Yes, it does.
That's perfect.
Great. Your food will be out shortly.
Lauder,
How's everything tasting?
it's delicious. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Excuse me, could we get the check when you have a moment?
Of course.
That's a full restaurant conversation right there.
And if learners can practice conversations like that, they'll feel much more confident dining in English.
Absolutely.
Now let's share a few advanced expressions for intermediate learners.
Great idea.
Instead of always saying good, try more descriptive words.
Like delicious, flavorful, fresh, or perfectly cooked.
For example, the pasta was really flavorful.
Or the dessert was absolutely amazing.
You can also describe the atmosphere.
For example, the restaurant had a cozy atmosphere.
Or, the place was lively and crowded.
Those details make your English sound richer and more natural.
Another useful phrase is, I'm craving.
For example, I'm craving pizza today.
Native speakers use that expression a lot when talking about food.
Definitely.
Before we finish, let's give listeners a simple practice activity.
Good idea.
Next time you eat at a restaurant, try ordering in English, even if you're not in an English-speaking country.
You can also practice by reading menus online in English.
Or role play with a friend.
Another great idea is recording yourself ordering food and listening back to improve your pronunciation and fluency.
The more you practice real-life situations, the more confident you'll become.
Exactly.
So today we learned how to enter a restaurant, order food, ask questions, make requests, handle problems politely, and pay the bill in English.
We also learned useful vocabulary, polite expressions, and natural conversation patterns.
Remember, you don't need perfect English to communicate successfully.
Confidence and practice are the keys.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every conversation is a chance to improve.
Well said, Emma.
Thanks, James.
And thank you to all our listeners for joining us today.
We hope this episode helps you feel more comfortable speaking English at restaurants.
Keep practicing, stay curious, and enjoy your English learning journey.
See you next time.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.